Let me see. How does... Let's not do that again. Oh, God. You know, what does this do? That's a little too much. But anyways, how are y'all doing? I am still like 5 seconds away from crashing out because a little bit of bad news to start the night off. My hard drive decides that it chose not to work anymore. Can I appear? There I am. Legitimately, like a good 2 hours ago, I was sitting here trying to put together some stuff for... I wanted to do a hype package. I think I said this last stream I did. I wanted to make a hype package for the pay-per-view tomorrow. So legit, like up to like the past 2 hours, I've been trying to put together something, only to realize my doggone the thing that I use to store not only all the old promos from both season 1 and not season 1, there was no promos in season 1, from season 2 and season 3 up to this point, unfortunately, is not working. I'm assuming it has been corrupted. I don't know why, because I know there's the whole issue of if you unplug the thing in ways that it shouldn't be, it could mess it up, and all these other sorts of stuff, which is not the case, which only makes me even more confused as to why it's not working. Legitimately plugged it back in earlier, booted up my computer, tried to go through my files, but legitimately my files have been giving me a headache and a half with it plugged in. Wouldn't load for the life of it. Took a hot while. Eventually, it got itself put back together, and by that I mean the files, not the hard drive itself. Because whenever I try to check the hard drive, I get 1 of 3, if not 1 of 4, random doggone issues yeeted at me. Either it would tell me that, and let me see, I have it pulled up here. Because legitimately, I would go ahead and even pull it up with Coffee's computer, and it would legitimately say that either it's not accessible, that I had to format it, which would delete everything, or that it was unable to mount. And legitimately, I have no idea what to do. I'm probably gonna go ahead and try to see about eating that into the shop tomorrow. Hopefully I'm able to get it working, but at the same time, good lord, it is a headache and a half. It is a massive pain. Nevertheless, hope all of y'all is doing good and well. It is about time we get ourselves into some MCW tomorrow. Again, is going to be the WKW pay-per-view by the name of the Midnight Hour, around 5 p.m. EST. But that is tomorrow. Let's get on to tonight, because ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a part of the Trios Championship Tournament. It is an elimination match. Who's moving on to, what is it, the semifinals? It's weird because it feels like this has been going on for a hot minute and simultaneously short at the same time. Maybe that's just me being crazy, but nevertheless, let's get right into it. Also, welcome in, Farrah. How are you doing? Introducing first, making their way to the ring, they are the team of Noah and Riku, along with Scarlett Nakamura. Viva la Nakamura! But yeah, I think you were here in chat last time I was talking about it, Farrell. I might have to cancel the plans I had for making promo stuff together because my fucking hard drive decided to be my external hard drive decided to be funky. Doing good was all my field day, but I'm tired and I need some good food. Hey, get yourself some good grub. I'm still waiting on my parents to come back. Oh no, I'll hit you up a bit more about it in DMs, but legitimately, I don't know what's going on. I pray to God it's not unrecoverable. I don't care if I have to buy a new passport. I just want my dog because legit it had the VODs I have not uploaded to the YouTube yet. So SummerSlam, the previous MCW pay-per-view, I don't know if that's still up on Twitch. I let me check. But legit, the doggone passport, my external hard drive, it's able to be recognized by not only my PC but Coffee's as well. But for some reason, it just won't show me what's on it, and it slows down my computer too, which is a big pain. Boy. And their opponents making their way to the ring, representing the Spiteful Five. Up. Welcome in, Dazzle. Internal or external? External. So, you know those, I think I might have gone through this brouhaha before if you, it's called a passport, which is effectively an external hard drive. That I've been having, yeah. All my stuff is on, like, my computer's hard drive itself is good, so we don't have to worry about it for the pay-per-view tomorrow, outside of me making a doggone, the promo I wanted to get passport. I got one of those, but I was going to try and put together something for the main event for tomorrow's show between Scarlett versus Mike Chioda in the I Quit match. But all of the promos I had, there's some that I have, a lot of them that I have on the Discord. So maybe I could scrap some things together. But simultaneously, it's still a big pain in my ass because it also included the SummerSlam stream and every stream I have yet to upload, outside of like a couple of them, because there was a few more that I have queued up. Going for the Bloodwinged Angel. Countered. So up until like Monday, there should be a couple more VODs that'll go up. Sadly, they don't include SummerSlam, so I'm praying I can get something put together. In the meantime, let me see, what is my previous VODs as Mura's beating the crap out of her homie. Also, it's dawned on me, Murasaki and Scarlett Nakamura, good friends back when they were young kids. Now coming to blows here, second time, first time here in MCW, second time during the season, the Bloodwinged Angel, but Minty breaks out the pin. Let me see, what do I have on Viz Producer? So just legit last week's episodes of MCW and WKW. Wait, no, I have Stargazing. I have Stargazing up. Okay, the Stargazing VOD is still up. Just in case this stream takes too long and the VODs go down, I'm going to highlight those real quick in the background. When did you get the passport? A couple of years ago. I believe I got from Christmas. Up? Oh, dear, I just love how she just slowly orbits to face her. Hold on. Yeah, and I did a little bit of research before stream. Didn't realize that apparently passports last like a good 3 to 5 years, which is more worry. But wait, up, going for the blood rings. Hold on. remember.
Hey, Christmas.
Which Christmas?
Last?
I thought it was more than last Christmas. Like a good.
It was either last Christmas or the year before, because that's when I got the.
Alright. I did not realize I am muted. Good lord. Nevertheless, I might have gotten it sooner. I have no idea. I'll do more research into that. But wait. Nevertheless, spiteful of Scarlet up against the ropes, the metaphorical ropes. Welcome in, Emperor. How ya doing? Stomping on the arm. Quite frankly, we are nearing the end. By this time in the next up stunner, Pharaoh Flame, landing the Pharaoh Flame. But in the next 2 weeks, we'll be finishing off the 2 active tournaments that have been going on for quite a while, and we'll be getting our super major 3. I'm going for the Blood Winged Angel. Lands it! Going into the cover. And nope, broke it up. I've been told that Scarlet has... I know. Elimination. Scarlet, also, my bad, fam came in. What was I at? Legit, the tournament nearing its end. The winners of this match here between the Spiteful 5 and Viva La Nakamura will go on to the finals. Actually, I almost said question mark. One eliminator on both sides. Correction, the semifinals. Power Slam. Because those that have lost throughout the tournament will have themselves a second chance. Quite frankly, the Atai will be taking on the Sons of Ryu. The Rose Gallery get a bye since the Combat Rangers have been given their packing papers. Also, welcome in Mr. Big H and Eco. How you all doing? Sorry, your boy is dealing with stuff in the background. But hope all of y'all are good and well. Leg drop. Minty on the outside, trying to get her bearing straight, quite frankly. Going out the ladder. I forget we have that right there available for y'all to use. Oh, God. Getting caught up. Minty, you want to get back in the ring? Oh, W Riku. W Riku. W Riku. Oh, well, never mind. Noah might be dead anyways. Never mind, Noah's still alive. I was about to say W Riku got Minty eliminated. Rachel all by herself here. Setting up, looking to try and finish things off here. Quite frankly, the losers of this match will be taking on that of the Rose Gallery in the losers bracket. Up. Nice. You eat at McFurry's. Oh, up. Kick out. Finally broke out the janitor's closet. Good lord. Up, heading up top. Flying Bus Express with the big splash. Rachel into the cover. 1, 2. Kick out. Going back to those that are in the losers bracket, the losers of this match, as I said, take on the Rose Gallery. The Atai will be taking on the Sons of Ryu. And the winner between Atai and Sons up, Riptide. And it's down to the final 2. Knee lands his mark right in the jaw of Rachel. Riku telling Rachel to get up, setting her up. Mean landing face first into the mat. Try to drag her to the middle of the ring. Set her up. Nope, got counted. We'll be having King of the Ring match. In terms of that tournament, will be taking place a little later on tonight. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and run down the matches we have tonight, as Riku looking to potentially get an elimination here at the behest of Rachel, throwing her at the doggone... Jesus, throwing her at the ring. Quite frankly, we will have the Gimmick Grand Championship as the GCA's Melissa Yue will be defending it. Not sure what match it shall be, as Riku looking to finishing off here with the spear! Gonna go into the cover? Cover! I'll say might want to not sit there and ore farm for like a half hour, because that will happen. After Melissa attempts to defend her championship Gimmick Grand title, uncertain which the match will be. We'll figure that out when we get to that. Murasaki will be having a second match, as she will be looking to get some revenge against the Cautionary Tales Indo Rami Nakamura, as Rachel throwing Riku up in the air, treating this man like a fucking pizza. Sento will be taking on Khan. The winner will be making their way to the finals of the King of the Ring tournament. That being said, for those that have themselves their own e-feds or just have characters up on 2K, feel free to go ahead and yeet them your boys' way, because soon we'll be starting the super major tournaments, the final 3 tournaments of this season, which will be stretching pretty long amount of time, as Rachel looking to try and finish things off here against Riku, getting countered. You may send in up to 3 competitors. Up. Ooh, Scarlett's been teaching you some, haven't she? This man jumping like he's on the fucking moon. That never. I was about to sit here and talk about how stylish and graceful you was moving. You just haphazardly throw a table. That being said, speaking of GCA member, submission maneuver. Hold up, I'll get back to that in a second. Submission maneuver, trying to make sure she taps out, and she does. Here are your winners. Viva la Nakamura! Viva la Nakamura will be making their way one step closer to the Trios Championship. Congrats are in order to them. Big dubs. That being said, in the main event tonight, I was sitting here talking about members of the GCA roster. Kitty Robin will be taking on Spark Rava, and the winner will be set to face off for the MCW Women's World Championship at Roar of Time Part 2 in a couple of weeks. That being said, almost jump scared me with that doggone song. Let's see whether or not Melissa is going to have herself a good time or a bad time here tonight. Which match type are you defending that title in? It shall be 1v1 steel cage. Let's see. Hopefully she has a good time. We'll have to wait and see. Because, ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fallness for the weekly Gimmick Grand Championship. That being said, who is Miss Ewing going to take on this title? Tends to be one of the most bizarre and chaotic of them all. Anybody could appear. Well, before I can even finish my sentence, why are you here? Miss Mcw, I know you've been dealing with a headache from the madness that has transpired since SummerSlam, but must we get Psycho? Ew. Psycho! Sally! I hate this song. The fucking intro of this song legit is the Macarena, just Death Rebel. What are you shaking? You have nothing. You are a walking LSD tripped cardboard. And our opponent. I missed a few chapters apparently. Oh, Lord. Up, I just realized the thing is muted. Good Lord. I'm sitting here feeling like I'm... Lord. There we go. And her opponent make her way to the ring representing the GCA. She is the current Gimmick Grand Champion, Marissa Ewing. She needs to go to the shrine. Dang. If memory serves me correctly, Miss Ewing just needs to defend that championship, what, 2-3 more times before she gets herself a championship opportunity? I believe 2 to 3 more times. I need to go ahead and check back. That being said, that is if she is able to make her way past that of Psycho Sally here. So far, only 2 individuals have been able to get the full 5 retentions needed to get a title opportunity. Those individuals are Scarlett Nakamura and the Mystery Ranger. We still have no idea who she is. Maybe we will soon. Nevertheless, once again, Psycho Sally in her MCW debut looking to dethrone that of Miss Ewing. Let me see here. Large number of individuals have fought, scratched, and clawed for that title. I'll let Miss Ewing have a break come tomorrow. If she's able to even make her way past the night with the title. Steel cage set down. Let's get it going. Already leading Miss Ewing about. Went to the cover and the kick out at 1. Why is it always that the doggone people in the crowd? You ever go to Summer? Let me do that real quick. In the background. We do that kid. Let me make sure that my audio is not being fucky. Okay, should be good. Brought to you by Melissa's Famous Chili Dogs, serving 3 different spices. Lord. Setting off ropes. I thought I downloaded Summer. Unless my memory is just failing me. It might be. I am me. I am all of me. As Melissa getting worn down here. Careful, don't get your shit dislocated. Miss Mink strikes to the jaw, now going for a couple of shots and a weird wonky boot. What was the tag again, Mr. Big H? Is why would you ask for the door to be open just to hit a move and then go for a pin? A little indecisive here. So, Mink. Not moonsault, standing press. Good lord, I was sitting here talking about Riku. This doggone lady here got her own hops of swords busting open Miss Ewing. Going to the cover. Make sure to you order your free Mighty Towel. Good lord. Make sure to order your free Mighty Towel Boy towel at the stands after the show. It comes with a free helping of Scarlett's Bloody Sundays. Alright. Let me get this. Tell Miss Ewing to get up, going for it. Oh my god, was trying to charge for a drop kick just to get dropped herself. That ain't gonna work for me, sister, says Miss Ewing here. Ewing some. I can't say you lose some while mashing your name into that. Good lord, it's a bad word pie. Let me see. Getting Summer up. Hold on, I have to Ewing some stuff. Off up. Melissa might need a lock in. She needs to start. There you go. I was about to say you need to. Good lord. Every time I try to do a soundboard thing, the first attempt, it's always like 20 minutes late. Submission maneuver here. Up. Oh god. Reverse figure four. But Psycho Sally getting out of it. Almost forgot I can't delete stuff using extras because that will cause the game to crash. Miss Ewing heading up, trying to go for the elimination, trying to escape from the cage here. Psycho Sally a little too dazed, unable to get her bearings straight. Looking to escape. Already getting close. Getting dangerously close. Sally needs to hurry up. Oh my god. That was quite literally the difference of a split second. Just a split second was the difference between winning for Melissa and being dragged back in. How much will it matter? Setting up Psycho Sally, going for a kick to the midsection, getting counter. Kick to the back of the head, Pele kick lands. It's Mark going into the cover. On and none. Selling her to get up once more. Lead to the dome. That might be the end. Into the cover. 1, 2, 3. She's Miss Ewing. Cause here's your winner and still the Gimmick Grand Champion, Melissa Ewing. Getting very, very close. Go book to the psych wards. You know what's happening. Good lord, I can't read for nothing today. Guck, good lord. Duck got saved from being stuck with Sally. She did. I believe that means she has what, 2 more? I will double check. And I need to go ahead and update the stats anyways, because the stats have been last updated, what, around SummerSlam time? Yeah, I need to go ahead and update that later on. I'll do that tomorrow. Why do you motherfuckers keep kidnapping people? Why do these Timu Abaddons keep abducting people? Why are you taking Sally? Where are you taking her to? Leave her alone! What? I've lost track of how many times oh god. You know what? Hey, I might be the owner of both companies, but Mcw, this is your show. Best of luck. Nevertheless, the following contest is scheduled for one fall, as quite frankly, I've heard someone is hungering for a little bit of revenge against that of the Cautionary Tales in Del Rey Nakamura, one half of the MCW Tag Team Champions. Let's get straight to it. Oh, never mind. Hikari wants her revenge directly. Well, we were supposed to have this match last week. Del Rey Nakamura feigning an injury, which led to us having little Bella taking on Hikari. But instead, we get it now. Ring the bell. Nightbot, I forgot how much I've hated you. That is it. The fact that literally every time you say something, Nightbot says something back out of spite. Sally got taken back to the dumpster. I don't know. So, for those that don't know, we've been having an issue for the past couple of, borderline nearly the past month and a half, where the faction by the name of Thy Kingdom Come, which is comprised of these purple and black luchadors, in the vision of Abaddon, one of our MCW and WKW stars here, has been taking people and vanishing them. We've had this happen to Trick Williams when he was supposed to have his match in the King of the Ring tournament. Had this happen to KSI back during our WKW Platinum event in the middle of Jokester versus Penta. We've had this happen, it's seemingly to Broly, but it appeared like Broly got himself free. And now Psycho Sally joining the ranks of individuals that have been yoinked, kidnapped, taken away to God knows where. Nevertheless, Hikari starting to get her vengeance here, getting her get back. Heading up top, watch your back. Watch your back. Crossbody. Going to the cover. 1, 2. Never mind. Sorry about to have a 2 count there, not quite yet. Setting her up. Straight to the head/neck area of Endo into the cover. Okay, got that 1. Need to keep up the pace here. Waiting for her to get up. Going for this sweet night music. DDT! Miss Enzel here. Setting Hikari up on the shoulders. Getting countered. Strikes to the dome. Oh, God. Hikari meaning business here with that prosthetic set of fingers cracking Enzel up top of the skull. Looking to finish things off here. Good night. Good night music. Enzel wisely heading to the outside. Trying to get her bearings straight. Dazed, confused, and battered. Trying her damnedest to remain in this match here. If Hikari can get the pin against Enzel here, that could mean a couple of things going to pertain to that of the Intercontinental Championship picture. Not the Intercontinental. Oh, God. I meant the Doggone MCW tag picture. I've lost as many brain cells as Hikari did, getting hit with that devastating clothesline. But as Hikari at least is still alive with it. But for how much longer? Indeed, this is women's wrestling. This is... Now, I was just talking about me and Hikari losing brain cells. How do you overshoot that badly? How do you overshoot that badly? Cover. 1 and 2. No. Kick out of 2. Just too sweet as Hikari getting step by step. God. Elbow straight to the dome. Never so closer to winning against Enzel, getting the spiteful 5-1 step closer to the tag titles. Elbow drop, lands it, going into the cover. 3, and it is a good night for Hikari. Here's your winner, Hikari, the Hearted Cranial. Now you gotta ask, quite frankly, does this mean Spiteful has to lock in, not only worry about the Rose Galley, but worry about the Spiteful 5 from taking their tag titles away? Former tag champions, the Hearted Cranios, the 2 wives of MCW, intent on getting those titles back. Best of luck to them. But now we make our way to, I believe, the semifinals. One of the 2 semifinals for the King of the Ring tournament. The other will be tomorrow during the WKW pay-per-view. Midnight hour. But for now, let's get on to Sen taking on Khan. Introducing first, making his way to the ring whenever he decides to show up. Anytime now. Representing the tie, he is gone. The Thai faction, relatively young still, intent on causing chaos. Quite frankly, Khan is signed to WKW, but due to the King of the Ring, we're allowing him to make a special appearance here tonight. But will ultimately end with egg on his face. That is a wham-ass doggone. Oh, wham-ass doggone metaphor. But nevertheless, you catch my drift. Khan intent on winning the King of the Ring tournament here. Establishing all the momentum in the world. He starts to deal with not only the potential threat of Jackson Ryu, the MCW World Champion, aka the longest reigning champion in the history of WKW. No, in the history of your boy ever doing any E-Feds. Quite frankly, Jackson Ryu winning his world title 1 year ago from tomorrow. Jackson will be defending his championship on the start of tomorrow's show, effectively meaning that man will be dealing with two matches. Winning the title October 5th of 2024. Nevertheless, his opponent making his way to the ring. He is the reigning, the defending, the undisputed VTuber champion of the world, Sento. What? AKA my demon daddy. 365 days. Jackson does not fancy the idea of just not winning. That being said, hey, best of luck to him because he got two matches tomorrow. One against Abaddon and one against the Doomslayer. Ascend ready for, I believe, the first time he will be going one-on-one with that of Khan. Two-time VTuber champion of the world. He is a Ryu after all. God. I think right now is the current record for the longest amount of time that Sakura, the other Ryu here in MCW/WKW, has not been a champion. Last time Sakura was champion was at that of SummerSlam before the current champion over on WKW took that title from her. And before that was at WrestleMania when she lost the world title to Scarlett Nakamura. That being said, I'm being told she is backstage alongside Jackson watching over tonight's show. As Khan looking to get the beats to that of Sen here. Almost forgot. Feel free to go ahead. Let me give this shout out to him. For anybody that does fancy themselves some Pokemon, feel free to peep the homie. Sento does some Pokemon along with some variety. Current VTuber champion. That blueberry Pop-Tart of a man. You completely whiffed that kick. Khan, maybe take off them goggles, because that's two consecutive moves. Two consecutive moves. And now he's sitting here taunting your face. Yeah, you need to lock the fuck in. You need to. I don't even mean that quite literally. It's that Link with the blue hair. Oh, Lord. You do got elf ears, don't you? What? Oh God. A little bit of a surprise here. Devilman Adam. What is going on here? Odd. Devilman Adam supervising this match here. Quite frankly, a good couple months back, I'm going for the critical catch power. Oh God. Critical catch power bomb. That might be just as bad as the fucking. Anyways, y'all heard nothing. Hold on, let me. Hey chat, y'all heard nothing. Y'all heard nothing. Critical catch power bomb couldn't. Oh God. Pig slapping the hell out of Sen. Quite frankly, a couple months back, it was that of Khan and Dogs of the Atai that took the appearance of the house to try and ale that of the 5-star experience, Devilman Adams faction. He's saying trying to make any Mexican jumping beans or making orange chicken from the package because I'm stupid. Meanwhile, legit, right after I end, legit, as soon as I end stream, I'm going to go ahead and try and make some healthy-ish pizza. I'll eat that over in the Discord when I'm done. That being said, for those that haven't, feel free to join us over in the Discord to get any updates, whether it be for that of WKW, MCW, or anything that I'm doing in general. Mini wontons. What are... I know wontons are food, I just don't recall what they are. Tripping card. Time to get up. Khan, you have not been doing too well tonight. Might want to lock back in. Getting your ass handed to you. Getting your ass out-blued by Sen here. Has gone up. With Becca action here. Heading up top. Senton Bomb misses its mark. Just to get swept from the legs. Good lord. Make. Nope. Counter. There you go, Khan. Never mind. You had it and then you lost it. Oh, never mind. We're getting a bit of back and forth here. Setting up. Counter. Make. Could be the beginning of the end. Woo! Beautiful execution there by Sen. Dragging Khan close to the middle of the ring into the covers at the end. GG's it is. Here is your winner. He is the VTuber champion of the world, Sento. Big dubs for Big Sen. That being said, I will be getting my title back. Hey, mark my words, I'm getting my championship back. That ain't a prediction. That's a spoiler. Nevertheless, it is time to go on to... Good lord, is this the fastest episode? This might be the fastest episode of MCW we have had ever. Because we are already at the main event. Good lord, not just barely over an hour. That is lightning fast. Time for the main event. And it's scheduled for and the winner will be taking on that of Susie Cranio for the MCW Women's World Championship. Introducing first, make her way to the ring, representing the GCA and the Wolfpack. She is from... I actually forgot. I know she's from Florida. I don't exactly quite recall where. Kitty Rubin! Kitty Robin, just freshly out of the Intercontinental title scene, former Intercontinental champion, and back during season 2, she was the second to last MCW Women's World Champion, losing it to the current champion Susie Cranio. Won that title back during the Elimination Chamber, now finally making her way back to the title picture, intent on becoming a two-time champion. But she has to go through that of a newer face to the world title picture, in terms of the fact that she has yet to win a world title here. And her opponent, making her way to the ring, representing the Rose Gallery, she is the Thunder God from Detroit, Michigan, Spark Rava! Miss Rava having to deal with that of Minty Ishii being a pain in her ass, and her journey to the world title had a number of opportunities to win either world title, got cut off each and every single time. However, now without any of those distractions in her way, there's one person that stands between her and the world title gold, and that is Miss Kitty Robin. Hot-headed, attitude bound Thunder God, looking to shock the system and zap all 9 lives out of the kitty here. Let's get on to it. We're off. Already landing a bulldog to the cat. Mink. Down for the ropes. Kitty Robin might want to wake up, get back up on her feet, because otherwise she might be in a little bit of trouble. Body up top. Going for crossbody, lands it. Went to the cover. Yeah, don't think that was going to end it. For those that don't know, earlier this season, we had a phenomenal performance by that of Kitty Robin, taking out that of 5 individuals in a gauntlet turmoil match back during her rivalry with that of Mendo Cheyenne of the Rose Gallery. Both kept trying to outdo the other on the name, proving who truly deserved that Intercontinental title, the workhorse champion. That being said, in terms of that of Mendo and the individual that took the title back from Kitty Robin, Rami Nakamura, the older sister to Scarlett, quite frankly, we'll be seeing those two collide for the Intercontinental Championship in a couple of weeks at MCW Roar of Time Part 2. That being said, one of these two here will be popping up on that pay-per-view for a title opportunity as well. Spark Rava having her own fair share of issues when it comes to that. The world champion Susie Cranio. First and foremost, the two factions rivaling each other throughout the entirety of both factions existing in WKW and MCW combined. Up, counter. Strike to the midsection. But not only that, quite frankly, Rava in general not liking the attitude of the champion. Meanwhile, Kitty Robin here has something to prove. Lost the world title back during WKW Platinum or WrestleMania. Going for the leg drop. Lands it. Into the cover. 1, 2, and no. Kick at it too. Quite frankly, Kitty Robin wants to repay Susie for that humiliating loss. It came down to the two of them at the WrestleMania bout. It was an elimination match featuring the likes of Sealit, the other Scarlett, Summer from BHP. There's a number of other individuals in that match, but it came down to Kitty Robin. Hold up! Hold up, hold up, hold up. Cover, cover, cover! Oh my god, I was about to say that, and then literally I couldn't even finish monologuing there. Number of tough, brutal individuals all around that title match. And it came down to Kitty Robin and Susie. Question is will she be able to get them ones? Not get them ones, run the ones with Susie. Or will she be shocked? Let me stop with the doggone shocked puns. Will she be caught off guard? Stunner by Reva! Going into the cover. 1, 2, kicked out. Both landing, finishing maneuvers, neither able to put the other down. This could be the end here. Drop kick. And to the outside again. What does she have in mind here? Yep. Heading in and out. A little indecisive here. Make up your mind. I'm trying to go for a potential another stunner. Going for another big body slam. Going for a leg drop. Lands it. The cat ain't a 10 on the nap until she got herself some world title gold. And it's time to try and put... Never mind. Counter. Up. Stunner again. Kitty Robin might be out. One more time, chance. I don't think Raven cares. Going into the cover, trying to end this as quickly as possible. Oh my god, a kick out at 2. Dangerously close. Kitty Robin just barely hanging in. Strike to the dome, going for that clothesline. Looking to finish things off here now. Can she land the litter box? Nope, not going for it. Not going for it. I thought she was going to go for the litter box drop. Unfortunately for her, Reva back in control of the match here. She does. If I were to guess how many lives the cat has right at the moment, it might be down to 2, if not 1. Gotta play things a little bit more carefully, a little bit more cautiously. And off the turnbuckle. Kitty Robin struck. Ref, get the fuck out the way. Struggling here. This could be the end. At the same time, I gotta go ahead and point out, Reva could pop out that stunner anytime, any place. One of the most out of nowhere maneuvers we've seen in that of MCW. Like here, stun, no! Counter! Trying to go for the stunner off the top rope. Kitty Robin had other plans in mind. Cover! 2! Kicked out! Oh, those are what those are. The wontons that I was talking about earlier. Robin looking to end things off here. Went for the... Counter. Brave once again in control. A couple of gasps of air. Couple of... Oh, good Lord, my brain starts airing. Yo, welcome in, Sen. How you doing? Just before this match, you got yourself a victory. Heading your way to the semifinals of the Kingdom. Turn Stunner again! Counter! You will be a part of the King of the Ring finals, my boy. That being said, Kitty looking at things here. Litter box drop! Did they anything eat? I don't know. Up using ropes to help her. Kitty Robin does it! Oh god, watch out, watch out, watch out. God, couldn't even celebrate before the world champion takes out Kitty Robin. Well, I was about to sit here. Hold on. Did they even go through? Also, why did the music cut out? Let me pop that back on. This is spooky month. Keep them up. It got deleted. That's why. Let me see. Did the yeet work? Or did I have the wrong? Oh, nope. It did work. Okay. Well, Kitty Robin has herself a match against that of Susie Cranial. However, couldn't even celebrate. Couldn't even really give her much of an announcement before she got leveled by the MCW Women's World Champion before it was all said and done. That being said, still gotta give her congrats for the victory. That being said, you know what? Dazzle, if you are still here, let me know. Would you be down for Miss Ewing to potentially get herself, I believe, her last or her second to last potential retention? Because she will have to, whether it be next weekend or whether it be tomorrow. Because quite frankly, you could add another match to the pay-per-view. That being said, as it pertains to tomorrow's show for that of WKW Midnight Hour, that will be starting a little bit earlier, around 5 p.m. EST. Sub matches that we'll be seeing on that includes Jackson Ryu defending the MCW World Championship against the Doomslayer. Will his reign end exactly at 365 days, 1 year after winning it? Will he be able to make his way past that of his other threat in terms of Abaddon? One of these two individuals, Jackson Ryu or Abaddon, will be making their way into the finals, taking on Sentinel, the VTuber World Champion, on the name of calling themselves the King of the Ring. Best of luck to Abaddon as well as Jackson. Abaddon will be taking on Jackson as part of the King of the Ring tournament. Doomslayer will be taking on Jackson for the not VTuber World title, for the MCW World title. Along with that, we have that good lord, hold on, I need water. Along with that, Lord, I'm still not over that fucking botch. What was that? I think it was legit Sen versus Khan. I was trying to say the Critical Catch Powerbomb. And legit, the arguably second worst voice crack I've had ever since I debuted as a VTuber. God. Hold on, I need more water. I need more. That being said, we have the United States Championship match. Buster will be defending against Little Bella, the cautionary tale. The men's United States champion, Azul, will be defending against his twin brother, Kuma. I believe the first time the twins will be facing against each other in one-on-one action on pay-per-view. I could be wrong. Correct me if I am. The Vocaloids, Teto and Ren, will be taking on Iko and Coffee for the WKW Tag Team Championships of the World. Mac will be defending the WKW World title against Ochi, and in the main event, which could be one of the most brutal, disturbing bouts we have had in a long time, the WKW Women's World Championship, Micw Monokata versus Scarlett Nakamura in the main event, the first ever I Quit match. That being said, I'm very concerned as it pertains to this match here. Mike Yoda, not known for quitting, quite frankly, very bold, very hard-headed, not intent on giving up. The same can be said for Scarlett Nakamura. You saw back when she was the WKW Women's World Champion, literally defended that title 20 times within the span of, 2-3 months? Legit, in the span of, May until July? May, I think May to July, which she lost the title to Tsuru Ishii. She defended that championship more times than any other individual that has been the world champion. Even if it meant appearing 3 times a fucking week to defend that. Newsflash, Scarlett is a tryhard to a fault. To a fault. So I'm very concerned as for her well-being as to whether or not she'll be able to defeat Mcw, or if she's going to wind up being forced into quitting 1 year after the two's first encounter with each other. But unlike that time, these two aren't exactly bullshitting. Those that don't know, 1 year ago, Mcw and Scarlett fought off against each other for the MCW World Championship, back when Scarlett lost the world title. The MCW World title, that is. Quite frankly, it seems like those two were in cahoots, staged their rivalry, all in a... Good lord, hold on. All in the plan of Scarlett Nakamura to eventually dethrone that of the Rosie Sakura Ryu. And in the end, it worked. But quite frankly, this time, there is no bullshit. There is no smoke and mirrors. There is just blood and warfare going on between the two tomorrow. Best of luck to best of luck to both individuals. I'm very terrified. That being said, a couple of other announcements. Don't forget your free body towels.
Don't forget to get your free Mod Dye towels and a Mafuri ice cream at the stands. Girl,
yeah.
UL.
Yeah, Scarlett might need to get a couple of towels from Marty, because I full-heartedly expect there will be bloodshed. I full-heartedly expect somebody is getting their asses beaten. That being said, let me see this. Do I not have this song on my doggone soundboard? I don't. Dang it. That being said, a couple of other announcements to be made. We have that of the previously announced MCW War of Time. We already have the Intercontinental Championship match between Rami Nakamura taking on Mendo Cheyenne one final time. We have that of Susie Cranio set to take on Kitty Robin. You know what? Considering what happened this and last week, I'm gonna make this official. We will be having the MCW Women's World Tag Team Championships being defended by the Cautionary Tale against Spiteful and the Rose Gallery. So best of luck to them. And you know what? Esther will be taking on Star, rematch for the V2 World title, also on that show. Lastly, we will be having that of the other pay-per-view this month. Technically, there will be 3 pay-per-views. It's dawned on me. We have the Midnight Hour, which is tomorrow. Again, 5 p.m. EST for those that want to join. Hope y'all go ahead and join us there, because it's going to be one phenomenal night. We have Royal Time Part 2 for MCW's pay-per-view. And then we'll be having a pay-per-view on your boy's anniversary of debuting / my birthday. October the 26th. WKW Silver. Enter the Dragon. Where your boy, I intend on taking back what's mine. And then some. But that is for another time, because ladies and gentlemen, dang it, I really don't have either song. Oh well. I greatly appreciate each and every single one of y'all that has joined your boy tonight. We're going to be rating the homie Mahdi. Again, I'll be live again tomorrow, 5 p.m. EST. Big time pay-per-view going down. Thank you, Sen, Emperor, Eco. Scrolling up. Mr. Big H, Dazzle, Farrell. Each and every single one of y'all for joining me here tonight. I hope I get to see y'all here tomorrow. Trust me, you aren't going to want to miss it. And as usual, hold up, before I hop off, y'all already know, to catch the vibe, but thanks for streaming, that, you know what, for those that have sub, use this emote for rating instead of the actual raid emote, and for those that don't have a sub, will be eating bloody raid at the homie. Great appreciation every single one of y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow, and as usual, hopefully I can find a way to fix my fucking external drive so I can get the footage from SummerSlam, because God, I am very pissed off about that. But as usual, goodbye, smooch, good night, bye bang, see ya. Oh yeah, we'll be finishing Pokemon Legends Arceus in the next week. That much I intend on doing. See ya. Already eated you off. Oh well. Bye. I am all I am, all I am.
Nice hospitality and whatnot.